Jay, let's start with you. If you could provide your introductory statement and your name, make sure you'll give them your name. And you've got 2 minutes, please.
All right, thank you everybody for coming out this evening. I'm known as Jay Gunter, BJ Gunter III. My family's been in Newton County since the 1800s. We got deep roots here, and Newton County means a lot to me and my family. I'm married to Brittany, that's my wife, my 2 grandchildren over there, Lauren and Leanne, and Sable, my daughter. And there's Elizabeth, mother, daughter in the back. You know, we take a lot of pride in living here in Newton, and we want to see Newton be a better place. And that's why we're here running for commissioner. Commissioners have a big role in the safety of Newton County. You know, it all goes back to safety on the roads. You know, for our first responders, we now have a new ambulance service, and you know, we really appreciate the ambulance service in Newton County. That's something that's very close to us because my daughter, we've had a lot of issues with ambulance services in the past. Assistant chief of the fire department for 7 years, and a lot of times we have accidents and stuff, and we have to wait 45 minutes to an hour sometimes for an ambulance to show up. Just the other day, we had an issue with a little girl down on 2460 on a school bus, and the ambulance actually beat the fire department there. That's something we hadn't seen in a long time. So stuff like that, you know, we're making moves to make Newton County better. We need to start building off of that, and that's one thing I want to focus on is being next Precinct 2 commissioner.
Okay, Mr. William Tyson, provide your introductory statement, please.
Hello, I'm William Tyson. I'm running for Commissioner of Precinct 2 in Newton County, Texas. The first thing I want to say is thank you for coming out tonight. You're here for the same reason that I'm here. You care about Newton County. Thank you. I have been a resident of Newton County for over 50 years. I've been a resident of Precinct 2 for over 30 years. I graduated from Newton High School. I ran a successful business for 30 years before retiring in 2024. Most of my career was spent working in Newton County, and Newton County has been good to me. So I'm asking you to elect me and give me the opportunity to give something back to Newton County. My goal, but not my promise, is to lower our taxes. My promise is to better your service with the hard-earned tax dollars that you're paying. My promise is to treat every person the same, every road the same, and every community the same. My promise is to spend your tax dollars like it's coming out of my pocket. I also promise to be a full-time commissioner. I believe that being elected is the same as being hired. I will be an employee to the citizens of Precinct 2. I think that Newton County needs responsible, honest, business-minded people leading our county, and I feel that I am qualified for the office of Newton County Commissioner of Precinct 2. Thank you.
Okay, William, we'll continue with you for the next question. Explain your qualifications for the office you are seeking.
I've been around trucks and equipment all my life. I run a successful business for 30 years.
Okay. I was just making sure you were through. I didn't want to cut you off there. All right. All right, and Mr. J. Gunter, if you would explain your qualifications for the office you are seeking.
My qualifications started when I was a little boy. My dad was a heavy equipment operator. He's taught us from the time we was able to crawl and get out in the dirt to start working and playing in the dirt. So I led off of him and joined Local 450. And 19 years of working through Local 450, receiving training and certifications on all types of heavy equipment, ranging everywhere from pipeline certifications into heavy cranes, trucking, you know, the whole 9 yards, anything involved with pipeline, dirt roads, even working refineries, that's what we do. Other qualifications would be, I've been working for the past year, a little over a year for Precinct 1. I'm the lead man for Danny Benson, Commissioner of Precinct 1. I'm doing the job. I'm out here every week. We're working on roads, we're repairing roads, and I feel like that's my qualifications for the job.
Okay, Jay, we'll continue with you for the next questions, trying to take turns, not just choosing, one person each time. Explain what you hope to accomplish during your term in office if elected.
I got several plans of what I'd like to see for Precinct 2. One thing is representation without discrimination. That's one thing that I want to see happen for Precinct 2. I've lived in Newton County around here, been raised here, and I'm 50 years old. I see nothing here for our youth other than a walking park. I'd like to see maybe some basketball goals go in some of these smaller communities, something that we can give these outlying areas, these children, something to do. There's just nothing here. All our tax dollars, they went into roads, they went into other things. I understand that, but at some point in 50 years, why hadn't we seen something go into Newton County to help our youth grow and succeed? So that's one thing I want to work on. I've also been talking with some people. There's some lots of people on probation, stuff like that, needing community service hours done. I want to establish something other to where we can assist these guys that's on community service to come out and do their community service hours with us. And in return, if we can help 1 out of 20 understand, this might be something we enjoy doing. If it'll lead them into a righteous path of being out of the system to go into work, I feel like that'd be a huge success. We just got to offer something here for the people to get that stuff done. And she just gave me a sign.
30 seconds.
So that's a few things I have on mind that I want to do. And I want to work with the schools. I've already spoken 450 operators local. And on career day, we want to try to set something up for these schools for career days, come up and show the students that there's programs out here that they can get involved in. And when they graduate, get into the workforce and make a good living.
Okay. And William, explain what you hope to accomplish during your term in office if elected.
Progress, if we don't, blacktop of one road, just progress. And as I said in my statement, taxes are very high in Newton County. Newton County tax rate is 0.70, Jasper County tax rate is 0.57, Sabine County is half of what Newton County is at 0.34. St. Augustine is less than that at 0.32. Orange County is 0.49. The answer to that is business. Get some business in here. And I realize that is much easier said than done. But if we had some business in here, that would take some of the burden off of the taxpayers. Also create jobs.
Okay. All right, William, you get the last question first. Is there anything else you would like the voters to know in closing?
Just do your research and hopefully pick the best candidate. March 3rd's election, early voting's February 17th through the 27th.
All right, Jay, is there anything else you would like the voters to know in closing?
In closing, I'd like to just say, I need to mention I've been endorsed by International Union Operating Engineers, Local 450. I received that endorsement just the other day. I was also notified of Charles Foster Logging. He endorsed my campaign. Derek Hughes of East Texas Construction endorsed my campaign. I want to say thank you to those people. That means a lot for their support. And, in closing, we just, I'm going to try to get out here and do what I do every day. We're trying to make our precinct a better precinct. One thing is, gonna be real different for us is working with the current commissioner of Precinct 1, which joins and is actually part of Precinct 2, is inside of Precinct 1. So we have a very good work relationship. I feel like moving forward, me and that commissioner is gonna be able to work very well together, which is gonna make a better precincts 1 and 2. You know, I feel like that's the biggest issue around here is we all need to learn how to work together and make Newton County better together. And, that's the best path to success in my book. And, you know, we said a lot of prayers, and I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else. You know, God's already got a plan. If he sees fit for Mr. Tyson to get the job, he's gonna get it no matter what. Same to me. And, at the end of the day, we need to respect that. And when this campaign is over with, March 3rd comes around, we're gonna have to shake hands and move forward, you know, and let God's decision be what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. Thank y'all.
Thank you, gentlemen.